Hey everybody, Matt here with Halloween Daily News, and today we are talking about Under Wraps 2. We got our first look when the official trailer was released online on Friday, along with the announcement of the premiere date of this family-friendly Disney sequel to the 2021 remake of what is actually the very first ever Disney Channel original movie, the 1997 mummy comedy Under Wraps. Now, all of the main cast members from the 2021 Under Wraps are back for the sequel, as well as a legacy cast member from the original Under Wraps who is joining them this time around. So we're going to do a little breakdown of the trailer right now, but first, let's take a look at this official poster that was also released this week. And here's the official key art for Under Wraps 2. Up top, you can see the tagline is "More Mummies, More Problems," and that is illustrated here on this poster as well as in the trailer we're going to take a look at. In addition to Phil Wright reprising his role as Harold the Lovable Mummy from Under Wraps 2021, you can see him there on the right. He's also going to be joined in this film by the three other principal cast members from the previous film. And you can see them there as well. That is from left, Sophia Hammonds, Malachi Barton, and Christian J. Simon reprising their roles from the first film as Amy, Marshall, and Gilbert. Also joining the cast for Under Wraps 2 is Ryla Mcintosh. She will play Harold's long-time, centuries-long love, Rose. And the third mummy here on this poster and in the new film is played by T.J. Storm. And this is a new character introduced in the sequel named Sobek. And he is described in the official synopsis as Harold's once best friend, but now sworn arch enemy. And the other noticeable thing here on the poster is in the background of the kids and Rose down there, in the bottom half of the poster, you can see what looks like a carnival going on. And you can see a Ferris wheel and what appears to be a carousel in operation behind them. So it looks like our characters are going to be visiting some kind of Halloween time carnival or theme park setting. According to the official synopsis, in the film, Amy is preparing for her father's Halloween-themed wedding to his fiancé Carl, when Amy, Gilbert, and Marshall discovered that their mummy friend Harold and his beloved Rose may be in danger. Sobek, an evil mummy with a 1,000-year-old grudge against his best friend turned bitter rival Harold, is unexpectedly awakened and out for revenge. With help from his hypnotized lackey, Larry, Sobek kidnaps Rose and Amy, Gilbert, Marshall. Buzzy and Harold must use their skills once again to save her and get back in time to attend the wedding. All right, so let's get into the trailer. You'll see it begins with a brief recap of the events of the previous film and where we last left our characters. Harold successfully reunited with Rose and safe and sound back in their matching sarcophagi. Is that how you say sarcophagus plural? There they are. And just before that, you see a little quick shot of, I believe that is our new mummy villain, Sobek there. And we got this quick shot from the Balderson Gazette dated October 27th, 2022. And the headline reads, "Mummy Disappears from Museum." Now, that picture on the newspaper, that's not the Harold and Rose sarcophagi that we see later on in this trailer. So I believe that newspaper headline is referring to the awakening of our new character, Sobek. And this appears to be Amy and Gilbert reading this article. And here's our returning characters again. Gilbert telling Marshall, "You always said being scared is fun, remember?" And that was one of the subplots of the previous film, that it was Gilbert, who was very skittish about horror movies and just the scary side of Halloween itself. And Marshall and Amy are both hard fans and into scary movies and into the spookier side of Halloween. And of course, by the end of the film, Gilbert was too. And here the roles are a little bit reversed. Gilbert saying, "Come on, it'll be fun, something spooky." And there in the background, of course, we can see plenty of that all important Halloween atmosphere, or as I like to call it, the Hallosphere that we're always looking for in these Halloween set films. Looks like there's going to be plenty of it here in Under Wraps 2, as there was in the previous film as well.
Remember, we need to protect Harold and Rose.
We need to wake them up as soon as possible.
And right after we hear Amy say we need to wake them up as soon as possible, they're fearing that Harold and Rose are in danger. I guess they're going to probably read some history about Sobek and learn about his history with Harold. And here our first shot of the Awakened Herald, and it's a giant belch in the face of Marshall.
It's good to have you back.
And he says it's good to have you back.
A super powerful.
Now there's a good shot there of TJ Storm playing Sobek, and he picks up this what turns out to be a laser scepter that he's going to use against Harold here in a minute.
Evil mummy who's
And we'll go back here for just a second. This shot here of our returning young cast members, and there on the right, that's another returning cast member from the previous film. That is Melanie Brooke back reprising her role from the 2021 Under Wraps. She plays a character named Buzzy, friends of our young characters Marshall, Gilbert, and Amy.
who's got a laser scepter.
Y'all really do go all out for scary season, huh? There's an evil mummy on the
And you hear Marshall there say that y'all really do go out for scary season, huh? And I think that's a little shout out to us here, the HDN audience. It's got to be, right? Because we're the ones that really go all out for Halloween season. And you guys go all out for Halloween season. So I think they're talking to us there in that line of dialogue.
Our friends.
Don't worry.
A little more Halloween atmosphere there in the background. Maybe the students are working behind the scenes on another Halloween dance or party. That's where the previous film eventually led to a big dance sequence. Phil Wright, who plays Harold, is a award-winning dancer and choreographer in real life. So it makes sense that we're going to see Harold hit the dance floor again here in the sequel. And again, that tagline of more mummy, more problems. And I love this shot here of Harold and Rose. Clearly, they have been enjoying some good old American-style junk food. You see pizza there. Looks like maybe some hot wings. And some of these treats are what Harold was exposed to for the very first time in the previous movie, thanks to Marshall, who gave Harold his first pizza and also taught Harold the joys of hot sauce.
Looks like they're keeping a low profile.
And here we go. Like I said, the previous film featured a big dance number, so obviously we're going to see Harold, and this time with Rose, break it down again on the dance floor, mummy style. Lots of Hallosphere in the background, and here they are toasting with their bottles of hot sauce, another callback to last year's Under Wraps remake. I love hot sauce with my pizza as well. There's another wicked shot of Sobek right there. But I want to go back here for just a second. I love this shot. It looks like Harold running out to finally have his face-off with Sobek. And there you see Marshall dressed as a vampire there in the background, maybe as Count Dracula himself. And again, lots more of that all-important Hallosphere in the background. And Harold gets worked by that laser scepter. And when I saw this scene of everybody kind of screaming here, it looks like they're back in the museum, back in the ancient Egypt exhibit part of the museum, where which is basically the resting place of Harold and Rose when we last saw them at the end of the previous film. And here they are. They're in some kind of laundry cart almost, but it kind of reminded me of a classic Indiana Jones moment. And here this trailer ends with the official announcement of the film's premiere date. Here you can see that Under Wraps 2 will premiere on Sunday, September 25th at 8 p.m. on Disney Channel. We do expect it to move over to Disney Plus, most likely sometime in October. That's the way they rolled out the 2021 Under Wraps movie. It first premiered on Disney Channel, and then a few weeks later was available for streaming on Disney Plus for the remainder of the Halloween season. And this, of course, will kick off a very big week of Halloween programming for Disney fans. Sunday the 25th, we've got the premiere of Under Wraps 2 on Disney Channel, and then that Friday, September 30th, we'll see the premiere of another highly anticipated Halloween movie sequel, Hocus Pocus 2, over on Disney Plus. So overall, it is pretty apparent that the sequel is going to keep the same fun, light comedic tone from the first film. Just like the tagline on that poster and in this trailer says, more mummies, more problems, for Amy, Marshall, and Gilbert, and for Harold. And it's great that they are now incorporating Rose into the storyline. That was kind of the driving plot point in the first film, was for Harold to be resurrected with Rose, and now that they are resurrected, now they're going to have this adventure in modern times on Halloween together. Also joining the cast for Under Wraps 2 is the star of the original 1997 Disney Channel version of Under Wraps. That is Adam Wiley, who played the original Gilbert, and he actually posted a fun video on his Instagram account on Friday on the occasion of the trailer's release and the premiere date announcement.
My name is Adam Wiley, and I played Gilbert on Disney Channel's original movie, Under Wraps.
Whoa. What are you talking about? My name is Christian J. Simon, and I play you.
Whoa. Marshall!
All right, let me know in the comments below, did you check out the Under Wraps remake last year? It is currently streaming on Disney Plus if you haven't yet. If so, let me know what you think in the comments below. Will you be watching the sequel when it premieres next month? And are you a fan of the original Under Wraps? Is that one that you grew up watching in the late 90s, like an entire generation did, and has very fond memories of the original Harold? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our ongoing coverage of Under Wraps 2 and everything else we've got coming your way right here on the HDN YouTube channel. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching.